Then we're going to get ready to roll right here. First of all, we're going to start by honoring our honorees, and that's going to happen in a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to give you the sequence of things that are going to happen. Number one, we're going to recognize the honorees. Number two, we're going to have the trophy presentation for the winners in each category. And then number three, the famous $1,000 raffle, over 1,000. Now, we also have some tickets right here. I hope you're enjoying the food, and I hope you're enjoying all of the beverages available to you. How's it going so far? Did you like yourself on the big screen? This was my best side right here. All right, right down here you can get a raffle ticket. And this lady holding up the raffle ticket, if you can get in on the raffle, there's still plenty of time to get in on the raffle. $5.
You don't have to be a runner.
You do not have to be a runner to get in on the raffle. And then we'll have a lot of things to say. We're really looking forward to a great, great afternoon. And I want to thank everyone for being here. But Gary, breaking news. Are you ready? The runners survived Water Street! Yeah! Congratulations. Gary, this is my best side here. You know that, Gary. All right, so we're going to be waiting for our publisher, Gary Hutner, of the item, the Coulter Press, the item and banner, and I think they deserve a great round of applause. Jan Gottesman, Ken Cleveland, and the staff. This is the 30th year that the Coulter Press has put this race on. 30 years. I know it's hard to believe that I was, well, we won't get into how old I was then, but I know that's how. Thanks for the compliments. All right, I think we're ready to go here, Frank Hewitt, our former publisher. Frank Hewitt, I'm going to turn it over to him, and then we're going to get going with the rest of the ceremony.
I don't know how to kill it, and I don't dare kill it, so. Okay. I was going to say.
Okay, at this time we want to recognize our tribute honorees. This is always a big part of the race every year. There's a couple community leaders that we like to have had a great impact and development on our area, so we like to bring them up here and give them a trophy or a plaque, actually. The first one is Judy McGrail. Judy has served the youth of Clinton as a new school nurse for 27 years, retiring 2 years ago, and thousands of children's lives have been impacted and made happier and easier because of her selfless work. Let me read the letter that nominated Judy, a few things from you, and you'll understand why Judy was nominated. Judy realizes that many of the children of our community have needs that extend beyond for what she can provide through her office. She recognizes that these needs affect both the students' academics, extracurricular performances, and becomes an instant advocate of the children and their families. Getting them access to prescriptions, eye care, immunizations, annual physicals, holiday gifts, these are just a few things, and translating services are some of her efforts that extend the standards of in-school care and certainly far exceed the requirements of her job description. By providing the highest level of care and compassion to kids, coupled with respect and dignity, Judy sets herself apart in our community. While some of the results of her efforts are instant, dried eyes, healed wounds, remedied illnesses, many of the effects have gone unnoticed. Increased self-esteem, trust in others, caring, her efforts instill those qualities in the kids every day. In all of her endeavors,
Close enough.
she, she makes the children around here feel as if they matter.
Ah, thank you.
In any community, this is a feat worth honoring. And in the world where greatness is often measured by power, wealth, and fame, Judy instead defines the word great by doing a great job, love, dedicated to the children of the Clinton Middle School. Judy, it's with great pleasure that I present with you this plaque as a token of our appreciation for the great job you've done in Clinton.
I'm not going to be up here for long because public speaking is definitely not my forte. Not in a large group of people, but I really do like to talk. My family will vouch for that. I do want to say that in my years at the middle school, 27 of them, it was an honor and a pleasure to work with and for the kids of Clinton. I enjoyed every minute of every day that I worked. I can attribute some of that to the fact that I did work with a great bunch of people, and I mentioned in the past that I had Jerry Goff and I had Mike Vetros and Anne Marie Sargent as principals of the school, but in addition to them, there were and there still are now a wonderful group of people that are there to educate our kids in town. We are very, very fortunate. I'm retired and I miss it dearly, but I do get a chance to sub once in a while, and I get that hug from the kids that I enjoyed in all my days. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Now I'm going to turn it over to Gary Hubner, the item publisher, to do our other honorees.
Thanks, Frank. Brian and Irene McNally, are you here? I see Irene. And I see Brian. On opposite sides of the room. I don't know if that's...
I've been over there.
Couldn't find each other.
I was in the beer line, actually. I couldn't get down.
So Irene and Brian McNally. What can we say about Brian and Irene that already hasn't been said in this year of toasts and remembrances? Brian, Irene, and of course Jimmy were the gracious hosts to the tribute post-race celebration for decades. Their accommodating personalities, coupled with their great sense of humor, always made that post-race party something to remember. But we're not here today to thank Irene and Brian and Jimmy for being such great hosts, which of course they were. We're here to honor the McNallys for their service to the community. The Old Timer was more than a restaurant, and the McNallys were more than restaurateurs. Brian's efforts in the local racing community are legendary. One nominator wrote that the many youngsters who run the tribute are there because of the McNallys. Quote, "This is a direct effect of the family's involvement in promoting youth fitness and pride in the community." In fact, our other honoree, Judy McGrail, sent in her own nomination for the McNallys. She wrote, and I quote, she wrote, "I don't need to list their accolades, as we all know they are too numerous to mention. For their kindness, contributions to the community, and love for this town of Clinton, I would like to nominate them to be honored at this year's Tribute Road Race." And honestly, Judy, the members of the nominating committee couldn't have agreed more. The OT may have closed its doors earlier this year, but the McNally legacy will go on forever. We couldn't be more proud to stand up here today and honor Brian and Irene McNally as honorees for the 38th annual tribute.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You want to say anything?
Hello. First off, I want to thank Rob and Bill for a great job with the Strand. This is a great venue great place to be. And if we can't be at the OT today, these guys did a great job, and their staff. Thank you all. 87 years ago. And if you do the math, that's 87 years. That's how long we were at the Old Timer. That was brought to me. Sean, Gavin, thank you, because you brought that up this morning. We had a great run, we had a great time, and we are so thankful to be the host of the Tribute Road Race. It's no doubt my favorite day of the year, next to the Philip J. Ween Turkey Chase on Thanksgiving morning. We've had a great time doing it. It's been a pleasure to be part of this race. And I think I'll speak for my mother, because she's not going to speak at all. But it's an honor to be here with Mrs. McGrail. We've had a great time. It's a great event. We're so proud to be part of it. And I'm going to overstep my bounds probably, but right off the bat tonight, I'm going to nominate Alan Gage and his partner Dave Goodale for nominees for next year's Tribute Road Race in their efforts, because they've done more chicken shoots for most runners in this area to raise money for any fund that they have to do to raise money for any organization. So that's where I'm going with the end of this speech. Give them a nomination for next year. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Cheers.
Thanks, Brian. You want to stand up there for a second? Okay, quickly, I'd like to read this. This is a citation for our 3 honorees from our state rep, Harold Naughton. It says, "The Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House of Representatives, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Brian," wow, why does it sound loud when, to Irene and Judy McGrail.
Say Brian again.
No. In recognition of your hours of community service. I haven't had a beer yet. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success. Given the 7th day of May 2016 at the State House, Boston, Massachusetts, by Robert Deloy, Speaker of the House, and offered by Harold Naughton, the state rep. So here's one for each of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Are we getting another envelope? You can go.
I'm releasing them to the general audience. Okay, I want to turn this over to Billy and let the show begin.